Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. Today is Monday, September 22nd, 2025, at 13:42. And today we have our Day 2 outlook to look at for today. First off, I am filling in for Johnny Thunder, EAS, and weather as he has class until 6 p.m. this evening. And second, I do apologize if you happen to hear distant banging and hammering noises, as I am getting my siding and windows replaced this whole week and next few weeks. So anyway, I do apologize for any banging noises you may hear throughout the video. Anyway, let's go ahead and get right into it. Tomorrow, we have a slight risk that encompasses parts of northeastern Texas, parts of east central Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, and parts of southwestern Missouri. We have a marginal risk that encompasses parts of central to north Texas, parts of Oklahoma, central to eastern Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, southern Missouri, parts of southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana, north central Mississippi, western Kentucky, west and middle Tennessee, northwestern Alabama, and the extreme southern parts of Illinois do have a marginal risk for tomorrow. We have a second marginal risk that encompasses parts of central to northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland, almost all of Maryland actually, and parts of south central Pennsylvania. So we do have those. And extreme northern Delaware have a marginal risk for tomorrow. So anyway, let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have Tulsa, Little Rock, Broken Arrow, Fort Smith, and Fayetteville under slight, and Dallas, Memphis, Fort Worth, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. having a marginal. So let's go ahead and deep dive and see what we've got for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we have a 5% tornado risk encompassing parts of eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas, and parts of the extreme southwestern part of Missouri. We have a 2% that is for parts of northeastern Texas, parts of eastern to central Oklahoma, parts of western central Arkansas, southeastern Kansas, and southwestern Missouri. So we do have those areas under a 2% tornado risk. So we have Broken Arrow, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, Springdale, and Rogers under the 5%, and Tulsa, Little Rock, Springfield, North Little Rock, and Pine Bluff under the 2%. So we could see, for the 5%, we could see a brief EF1 tornado possible, maybe an EF2 possible tomorrow, and for the 2%, we could see a brief EF0 tornado possible for tomorrow. So please be mindful that there is a tornado risk in those areas tomorrow. Going into the damaging wind risk for tomorrow, we have a 15% that encompasses parts of northeastern Texas, parts of eastern to central Oklahoma, much of Arkansas, and extreme southwestern Missouri. We have a 5% that encompasses parts of northern to central Texas, as well as eastern to central Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, southern Missouri, southern Arkansas, northern Louisiana. We got parts of northwestern Mississippi, northwestern Alabama, west to middle Tennessee, western Kentucky, and the extreme southern part of Illinois do have a 5% for tomorrow. We also have a second 5% that encompasses parts of central to northern Virginia, Washington, D.C., central Maryland, and south central Pennsylvania, as well as the extreme northern part of Delaware. So we do have those areas under a 5% wind risk for tomorrow. So, we have Tulsa, Little Rock, Broken Arrow, Fort Smith, and Fayetteville under the 15%, and Dallas, Memphis, Fort Worth, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see 60 to 75 mile per hour wind gusts possible, and for the 5%, we could see 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts possible tomorrow. So please be mindful that there are 2 areas of damaging wind risks tomorrow. Moving on to the hail risk for tomorrow, we have a 15% that encompasses parts of eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas. And we do have a 5% that encompasses parts of central to northern Texas, parts of eastern Oklahoma, the central Oklahoma, parts of southwestern Arkansas, southeastern Arkansas, southern Missouri, much of Arkansas under the 5%, parts of the extreme northwestern part of Mississippi, western Tennessee, and yep, that's it. So we do have those areas under, there's that reset. There's the hail risk for tomorrow. So we have Tulsa, Broken Arrow, Fort Smith, Fayetteville, and Springfield under the 15%. And Dallas, Memphis, Fort Worth, Oklahoma City, and Arlington under the 5%. So for the 15% area, we could see the hail risk. We could see 1 to 3 inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. And for the 5%, we could see 1 to 2 inch diameter hail possible tomorrow. So please be mindful. There is a hail risk tomorrow. So for the summary for tomorrow, it says severe storms are possible from the southern plains to the Tennessee Valley on Tuesday. The strongest storms activity is expected across eastern Oklahoma into northeastern Texas and Arkansas, where supercells capable of all severe hazards are possible by afternoon. So anyway, I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. There's tomorrow's hail risk. There's tomorrow's wind risk. There's tomorrow's tornado risk. And there's tomorrow's day 2 outlook. So I do really hope that you stay weather aware and stay safe tomorrow. Yes, it may be a marginal, but you never know what these storms could do in these marginals. But anyway, especially stay safe in the slight though. I hope you stay weather aware and stay safe. Take today to prepare for tomorrow, and then we'll go over this outlook again tomorrow morning, hopefully, when it becomes day 1. In the meantime, stay weather aware, stay safe, and take care.